one that's quick to get a buzz. No cap, I'm the one that really know the plug. No cap, if you hatin', I'm the one that don't care. No cap, I'm the only one who slay that pink care. No cap, they be talking about it, but I be living it. No cap, they think I'm listening, but I ain't hearing it. No cap, they be talking about it, but I be living it. No cap, they think I'm listening, but I ain't hearing it. No cap, ride it with me, do you rock it with me? I'm turning up, got a squad with me, yeah, the city knowing my name. I'm taking over the Hall of Fame, BET Awards, got my name on a platter, all deuces up, I'm from the ladder. It's one thing that really to him, you hate on me, then it really don't matter, no. You can compare me to another rapper that's an R&B. If you wanna be, that's a felony, my telepathy.
Let's try. Bring your other foot on top now, using your heel. Bring your hands together at your heart and grow your tree up nice and tall, opening your branches wide, sparkling your fingers, and how about a big smile? Ding! Yay! We're happy trees. Now, living in the tree were trolls. Tiny creatures with big colourful hair. Let's come into our troll hero pose. Coming down onto our knees. Now take your hands forwards, take your feet wide and snuggle your bottom down in between your ankles. Yes. Crisscross your fingers, turn them inside out and lift your arms above your head. Coming into your troll hero pose. Now if that's a bit ouchy on your knees, you can lift your bottom, scoot your feet underneath and sit back on your heels. Yes. Now the trolls love to sing, to dance and to hug. Let's come up into a hug pose. Sitting up tall, arms wide, wrap yourself up in big, beautiful hug pose. Wonderful. Life for the trolls was full of glitter showers. Let's come into our glitter shower pose. Taking your arms wide, take your foot to the side and drop down onto one of your hands. And sweep your arm up and over your ear. Yes, making a glitter shower appear. It was also full of rainbows. Coming back to two knees, arms wide, leg to the side, drop down onto one hand and sweep a big, beautiful arcing rainbow over your head. Wow, how lovely. Now the Bergens were the exact opposite of the trolls, always feeling sad and clomping heavily around Bergen town. Coming up to stand in our clompy Bergen pose. Feet nice and wide, fold your body forwards, holding onto your ankles, and let's clomp. Here we go. Clomp, 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 clomp. Rolling up to stand. Oh, to be happy like a troll. That's all they wanted. Then one day, coming down to crouch, fingers to balance, a Bergen ate a troll. Seeing if you can balance with your fingers off and gobble a troll. It made him smile. And then it made him jump for joy with a big woohoo. After three, let's do a big woohoo jump in the air. 1, 2, 3, woohoo! So this is the secret to happiness, eating trolls. And so they hold a festival each year, Trollstice, where they feast on trolls to be happy for one day. One Trollstice, the young Bergen prince, Prince Gristle, is lying in his bed. Coming to lie on our beds, everyone. Legs out long, arms down by our sides, and closing our eyes. It was time to wake up, so we open our eyes. He sits all the way up, and he stretches excitedly. Today's the day he gets to eat his first troll. And no ordinary troll, Princess Poppy, the special baby troll. But come feast time, all the trolls escape down the secret tunnels. Coming into secret tunnel pose, onto our hands and our knees. Tuck your toes and lift your hips all the way up to the sky.
Good job, Ian.
They're escaping, and the Bergens reach down after them with their hands. Coming onto all fours again, everyone. Now, scoot your hands through the gap between your arm and your leg and see if you can rest on your shoulder. Reaching for a troll.
Yay! Go, Shiloh.
Scoot your hand all the way through the gap and reach for a troll the other way.
I want to try it too.
Coming all the way up to stand.
We're trying to do
yoga. King Peppy marches his people to safety. Let's march. He chants. No troll left behind. No troll left behind. No troll left behind. Back in the Bergen Palace, the king, King Gristle, sits sadly in his throne. Bending your knees, sweeping your arms up either side of your ears, coming into your throne pose. He tells his young son that he will never be happy. And he banishes Chef for letting the trolls escape. Coming up to stand. Now, 20 years later, in the new Troll Kingdom, Princess Poppy decides it's time for a party. Jumping her feet wide, taking her arms wide, she begins to spin. And she sings, inviting everybody, move your hair and feel united. Oh, Branch the Grey Troll crouches down, going, shh. Too much noise and the Bergens will hear. You'll lead them straight to us. And then Creek, the Yogi Troll, arrives with a namaste. Sitting on your bottoms, crossing your legs. Bring your hands together. After 3, let's do a namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste.
Namaste.
Encourages
That's
Branch
right.
to channel the positive energy. And together we do an om just to do that. Bringing our thumbs and fingers together, resting them on our knees, and let's om.
You don't have to. But PJ does. PJ does that.
Opening our eyes.
You don't like yoga?
Oh, look at the time. It's hug time. Coming up onto our
Yeah.
knees. Arms
Hug
wide.
time. Domino heard that. He said it's hug time. Where's my
I
hug?
could squeeze you forever. Now, despite Branch's warnings, the party happens. There are glitter cannons popping. Let's come into our glitter cannon pose. Up onto our tippy toes. Now we're going to jump in the air.
Oh,
After
so
three,
somebody, if you're not
keep
going to
up the
participate, then go
glitter.
turn
1,
on your
2,
turn on the
3.
computer.
Yay! There's jumping to the music. Coming up to stand.
Oh no,
Let's
wait.
jump.
You can finish your toasted strudel. Don't waste it here.
And there are light volcanoes exploding everywhere.
Okay, we'll
Coming
go
into
get some
volcano
water.
pose. Down onto our knees, bringing your hands down in between your knees. We're going to breathe in as we lift up. Here we go. And then we're going to blow a light volcano to the sky.
Good job, Lamont.
Breathing in, lift up. And whoosh a light volcano to the sky. Whoosh. Let's do a few little ones. Wow, it's amazing. It is loud, so loud that the Bergen chef hears them. She looks through her cosmonoculars. Joining your thumbs and fingers together, everyone. Have a look through.
Get PJ a water too.
There they are, the trolls. She sees them, lowering her hands.
Yes, okay.
Here she
You
comes,
drink it.
taking big steps. Coming up to stand, everyone. Let's take a big step forwards. Here we go. Big step. She reaches all the way forwards to grab a handful of trolls. Then she steps all the way back to put them in her pouch. Then she steps forward on the other leg. Big step. She reaches all the way in to grab the little trolls. And she
You can
steps
turn
all
on
the
your
way back
computer, the computer
to
downstairs,
put them in her
so you
pouch.
can start your work.
Oh no!
Some of your
the
work.
trolls run in all directions.
We just get it turned on, and then I'm gonna finish your hair.
Coming into hiding pose. Down onto
Take
our
off your
knees,
shoes,
onto
baby.
our
Take off your
toes,
sneakers.
Folding our heads all the way
You can't do
forwards.
yoga with shoes on. It makes it hard.
As we hide under our hair. Shh. Coming up to sit. When the coast is clear, Poppy decides she needs to save everyone, and she gets up quietly. She tiptoes down to Branch, the Grey Troll's bunker. Shh, shh, shh. She asks for his help, but he doesn't want to. And so Poppy brings all the other trolls down to hide with him, just in
What are
time
you
for
doing?
hug time. Arms
Turn
wide.
on the-
Wrap yourself up
Oh,
in
the
that
dogs
big,
heard
beautiful
hug
troll
time.
hug.
You heard hug time, Shiloh.
Lowering your
You
arms
want
all
to
the
do
way to
yoga
the
too?
side.
Okay.
And so Poppy sets out on her journey.
Okay, you turn on the
alone
computer, Maya?
Into the
Okay, put
scary
their
forest.
dog's leashes on
To feel
for me.
brave, she sings about the sunshine. Reaching up to the sun, give it a wave and say, hello, sun. She sings about the butterflies, coming to sit in butterfly pose. Soles of your feet together, holding onto your feet and fluttering your butterfly wings. Yes, lovely. Even getting soaked by the rain.
Domino,
Using your fingers to
move.
come out of your head. Your face,
Get your behind over here.
your legs, yes. And she gets chased by the wiggly wormy monsters. Coming into our wiggly wormy monster pose. Onto our tummies, everyone. Hands underneath your shoulders. Now wiggle, 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 wiggle all the way up, making yourself into a wiggly wormy monster. She sings,
Wiggly wormy
I'm not
monster.
giving up today. And about getting up again. Tucking your toes up onto all fours, walking your feet forwards and rolling up to stand. Then comes the spider's web. Jump your feet wide, take your arms wide. Oh no, she gets wrapped up in a sticky cocoon. Bringing your feet together, now crossing one leg over the other and bending your knees. Arms wide, scissor your arms, wave with your underneath arm and twizzle them round, sitting yourself down a little bit lower. Oh no, she's in a real sticky cocoon. And here come the spiders scuttling along to gobble her up. Taking your feet wide, coming into spider pose, bending your knees, hands going between your feet. Now ticka, ticka, ticka your fingers round the back, the outsides of your feet, and walk your feet all the way in, coming into your spider pose. Oh no, but just in the nick of time, who should appear? But Branch, the grey troll, using his hair like a warrior to shoo them away. Coming up to stand.
Okay, go get my shoes, please.
1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Bend your knee, sweep your arms up high, and open them wide.
Go,
And shoo
please,
those
then.
spiders. Shoo! And jump the other way. Shoo! Branch has decided he will help Poppy. Together that night, they make
That's
a
right,
campfire.
Paul.
Sitting on our bottoms with our legs crossed, bringing our elbows forward and wiggling our fingers like they're the flames of the fire, crackling away. It's time to go to sleep, and so Branch and Poppy lie down, lying down with your legs long and your arms down by your sides. Poppy can't really get to sleep, and she looks up at the starlit sky. She sings. Stars shining bright above me. Branch rolls over, taking your arms wide, bringing up your knees, taking them over one way and your head over to the other.
They're ready
He
to
looks
go
at
outside.
Poppy And he goes, shh. Then he rolls over the other side, lifting up your knees, going to the other side and your head to the other side. Poppy sits up and she takes out a ukulele. Taking hold of your foot, bringing it to your body, and strumming it like a ukulele. She begins to sing to Branch. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Branch sits up. Poppy puts the ukulele down. Branch picks the ukulele up, picking up the other foot, and he's going to play it, but before he does, he throws it on the fire. Oh. Now, the next day, they arrive at the secret tunnels, which take them down to Bergen Town. Let's come into our secret tunnel pose, onto our hands and our knees. Tuck your toes and lift your bottoms to the sky. There are so many holes to choose from. Which one will lead them there? Walking your feet all the way forwards, rolling up to stand. And then Cloud Guy arrives, coming into Cloud Guy pose, bringing your feet together and turning your toes out to make them a V shape, cupping your hands around your mouth, and we're going to do a big blow to blow up a big puffy fluffy cloud. Here we go.
Oh.
One of the holes will lead to Bergen Town, the other hole will lead to certain death. And then he opens his arms wide and he invites little Branchy Wanchy in for a huggy wuggy. Branch has had enough of hugging. And he chases after Cloud Guy. Come back! He dives down one of the holes after him, reaching your arms all the way up and folding all the way forwards, following Cloud Guy down the hole.
No, are you not coming?
Luckily, it
got
leads
work to
them
do.
to Bergen Town, rolling all the way up to
so
stand.
long?
Now, sitting in the palace is the young Bergen King, King Gristle, coming into
Get my brown
pose.
boots, please.
Feet hip distance, bend your knees, sweep your arms up by your ears and sit yourself down like you're sitting on a throne. He's with his pet crocodile, Barnabas, coming into crocodile pose, lying on our sides, arms long above our
Y'all got
heads.
allergies. Y'all don't need to be outside every day.
By lifting and lowering your arms.
You got all this
Very
work
good,
to do.
everyone.
Please go get
In
my
comes
shoes.
Chef, looking very proud and pleased with herself. Coming up to stand, she puts her hands on her hips and she tells King Bristle that she has captured the trolls and it is time for Trollstice again.